Thank you all for joining us today to take a bold stance against the deportation machine here in Rhode Island. We are going back to the Wyatt Detention Center to shut the deportation machine down. Because when we say never again, we mean it. We're shutting down the Wyatt because it's here in our backyard, but the crisis is much bigger. The Wyatt collaborates with Plymouth and Bristol County sheriffs over the border in Massachusetts who have signed agreements to act as ICE collaborators. Shame! Shame! What the U.S. government is doing at the border and in immigrant communities all around the country is nothing short of a mass atrocity. We are standing here with Movimiento Cosecha and Amor, FENG, Progreso Latino, Fuerza Laboral against ICE and the entire immigration deportation machine. Because we know that when a government targets one group of people, it is only a matter of time before everyone's freedom is under attack. That's right. This is not an immigration policy. This is a dehumanization policy. We have seen this groundwork laid before. We were taught to never, ever let anything like the Holocaust happen again. We refuse to wait and see. We know from our own history what happens when a government targets, dehumanizes, and strips an entire people of their civil and human rights, rounds them up, and takes them to concentration camps. Never again is now. We demand that our elected officials here in Rhode Island and in Congress take immediate action to shut down ICE and ensure freedom and permanent protection for all undocumented immigrants, refugees, and asylum seekers. Until our elected officials stand up, take a bold stance, and ensure dignity for all immigrants, for all 11 million undocumented immigrants in this country, we will make it impossible for ICE to do business as usual. This past weekend was the Jewish holiday of Tisha B'Av, one of the most solemn days of the Jewish calendar year. It is with that we mourn the loss of life in ICE detention facilities across the country and commit ourselves to action.